G'day race fans, it's Adrian here, and welcome back to Just a Ride. I went to the Isle of Man. It was good. I made a film. The Isle of Man, 25, I was there. It was wet and wild. As the history books will state, there was no senior TT because of crazy winds. Practice week was pretty much scrubbed off the book. Luckily for me, I was only there for race week, but I certainly saw a hell of a lot of disruptions. And yeah, I mean, it was kind of strange. Upon my return back from the Isle of Man, it wasn't a sour taste in my mouth, but it was a bit of disappointment. I was like, oh, I'm a motorsport fan, you know, and I love a good race. The drama of a good race. And I went all that way to watch some good racing, and you just, the oddity that this place is evident in the sense that, you know, it's 37 3/4 miles or something stupid, 60 Ks is the lap, and you get a 0.7 of a second wedge of that. I mean, you do get the radio giving you some updates, but it's not the motor. You know, I've been to Phillip Island, Eastern Creek, and you know, I've seen fantastic world-class motorsport, especially Phillip Island. There's a few points at Phillip Island where you can see 85% of the track. It's a joy. But yeah, this was a strange one because I didn't get my motorsport fix upon my return home. But it was evident to me, and it has been for the last couple of days and weeks now. It's been a month or so, I think, since I returned. It was special. It was history. I was there. I witnessed it, or portions of it. You can start to put together in your mind now the mental picture a lot better when you watch a video of the track. And it's, you know, you always hear, oh, it's so much crazier than it's on television. It's that times 1,000. It's hard to believe. Like, I love bikes. I ride bikes, have for a long time on the road. Always at the speed limit. But what they're doing is, I don't know. I can't even articulate it. You're aware of that in the presence of it, you know, like this concussive blast of air that moves past with this rider, and the dust and the debris and shit on the road that they're moving around, concrete dust. Yeah. So it's, yeah, so this is my attempt to try and give a little bit of context to the wee little film that I've put together as I was over there. And it was, yeah, I don't know, I'm babbling because it was the trip of a lifetime. And as more time goes on since I did it, it's becoming more and more special. Yeah, I witnessed history. I saw the best riders in the world perform the bravest acts that anyone's ever conceived on such incredible machines. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, this is my film of the Isle of Man. Please to be enjoy. PT. Fucking peaky. fucking... Oh! So there is just motorcycles on top of motorcycles. It's crazy. I loved every bit of that. Any one of my friends or people who know me will know that I will walk into a lamppost when not taking my eyes off of the motorcycle. So you can only imagine where my head was at, right? And on that first day of official riding, terrible morning weather, we went to the Free Museum. Check some culture in that out, eh? More culture than yogurt. I want an Africa twin. Been here a day now. Just got a belly full of kebabs, bloody good food, and we're gonna fucking walk on down to Bray Hill. And I can't believe what he said, that fucking sentence. I'm gonna walk down to Bray Hill and watch fucking bikes qualify. What's doing? Please. I fucking can't believe I'm standing here right now. Possibly an hour or so before the bikes come past. Maybe 20 minutes, half hour before the roads close. Woo-hoo. I hope we get to stay here. To repeat that, so 4 supervisors to the shop, at 4 side car, at 4 side super sport, and super twin with the roads to reopen no later than 6:30. So let's get news of the all important from on the ground. That's my food, and first of all, with some Brazilian meats and some dirt bike racing on low tide. That sounded a bit sus, didn't it? Day 2, race day. A couple of races, hopefully. We're planning on going to the mountain. Need to see the Joey statue. And hope we're all safe and no one gets hurt today. This was a hypothermic day at the bungalow, but it had to be done because it's the cliche bungalow and the Joey statue. That was a religious moment for any rider. VTR SP1.
Get on, put your head down, push and come back in.
And we were talking a lot to people this morning about the pit stop. Obviously that's going to be the big thing today. How's the team feeling about that?
So for me, the first
Looking forward to this, a little bit nervous obviously. Could you just put into words what this week's been like for us?
It's 7 o'clock at night. I've just had dinner, fish and chips, it was beautiful. A couple of Guinness. I genuinely have never been colder in my life. This place is fucking awesome, but it's fucking cold. Actually the true bottom of Bray Hill. What I had said earlier on that first day, we only got to the St Vineyard's crossroads before we stopped. So that's just a first little plateau crossroads before the actual bottom of Bray Hill. This was a bit of a sour tasting bloody day where you stand there for 5 or 6 hours and you watch a handful of bikes go past and they just deem it too crazy enough to not partake in anything that day. So that was So we're perched just over there for the day, and that's the bottom of Bray Hill. Big G out. This should be good. And I got this to look at in the meantime. I got about 3 hours to kill, I think. So obscenely steep down into that. Race line is there. Fucking crazy. Well, they call it Bray Hill for a reason. Probably isn't going to do it justice, but I can't explain how steep that hill is.
fucking lunacy. Bray Hill. 6th gear, tapped. What if you come offline? Oh, don't worry. There's padding, you'll be right. 6th gear tapped, remember? This is so steep. It's ridiculous. I can't understand.
The mountain was closed through the night. Today's updated schedule, 11:15 then we are looking at that course inspection lap. At 12:30, a superstop, RP60 superstop TT race 1, 3 laps for that. Then at 2:10, a 1 lap sidecar practice, and then
Da måste jag hoppa med till.
Walking home that night from the pub, I passed a dude wearing the craziest, coolest pair of Alpine Star boots I'd ever seen. Asked to take a photo, and he says in his thick European accent that he was happy for me to take a photo. Of course he was, I was stroking his ego. But these boots were just unobtainable. You couldn't get these boots. That's a lie. On one of the day, or the only day off of racing, the only lay day that they had that week, we took the bus over to Ramsey on the other side of the island, which wasn't until hindsight, you're just like, hang on a minute, did we just not ride on a double-decker bus for an hour and a bit over a good portion of the track? Yes, we did. Yes, over to Parliament Square in Ramsey, walked up to the Ramsey hairpin, just... The more you see the track, the more you just go, what are they doing? Why? But why? It's just hard to understand, you know what I mean?
So just standing on the climb up to the Ramsey hairpin. Never miss an opportunity to brand. Shit, I should have come here last year when I was 49. All right, any guesses for where I am right now? The Ramsey hairpin. We just walked from down there, and I can't tell you, a bit like Bray Hill, how steep this is. This is the massive climb up there. We got the rozzers here to pick up the bits of all the guys who don't have the talent.
So we have a YouTuber live in person at the corner, and he's doing his thing. I think it's Just a Ride from Australia. We've captured him in the wild. I think Just a Ride's going to put a sticker on a police car. Let's see him put a sticker on.
Shit, guys. Young fellas running out of talent. Just leave the racing to the racers, okay? Yeah. I think we got Conor McGregor out there today.
best action was in the pub, drinking fruity gin.
This is living, Barry. This is living.
Fruity.
And finished the last day of racing that we witnessed was in the pits. Paid the 20, 30 euro, whatever it was, and sat in hypothermic 40 knot winds and watched the pits, which was pretty cool because there was big screen right in front of you. So it was as good as what I will be doing moving forward, and I implore anyone who is a TT fan, get that subscription-based thingy, TT Plus, I think it's called. I don't care what it costs, pay for it and get that, because that is gold. Like, I was at the Isle of Man, and I reckon the people that were watching TT Plus all over the world was seeing more action than I was. So that's my take home from this.
Let's not waste any time, just get you down to Tinley.
Yeah, David's on 7.5, 7.5, back off Dean Harrison in that third place, just through Conte Barnett to the left-hand side of us. The Honda stops on the little spot, and they have a bit of tape just on the ground. He's not that doing a real wheel change. They'll just be fuel on centre. Here's the race leader. Across the line he goes in 15.924. The Michael Dillon who stops at his pit box there now. The ball's rolled all through just on the left-hand side of the TT podium. So at Crocker Mount it was 15.1, it's up to 15.9, but what was the lap speed, Chris Boyd?
Michael Dunlop, it was 129.297, so obviously we had him at the 130 plus pace, inside that record, he's got the slow down and the weather on that, 129.297.
Yeah, that's the first rider away, that's Dean Harrison, yeah, keep under that 60k Dino, let's not have any mistakes like that, so the collection will go again, this will be the momentum like Fastest rider is, David the Fastest boys got their arms in the air, Michael Dunlop, oh, she's just on firing, so this could be some little bit of time loss. Let's look at the pit stop time for the guys there. 52.6 for Michael Dunlop, 50.0 for Dean Harrison, and 53 for Jordan. We've got to keep an eye on Michael Dunlop. He probably lost about 4 to 5 seconds there, but he does have that little bump, doesn't he? So 8 from this is David Thomas, 9 come off Patrick Mike. Mike Corbin on the side of the finish spotter. A bit of fuel being splashed with the 60 kilometers an hour.
Alright, thanks for your patience, guys. I got some riding to do now.